A lot of firsts we're going to discuss with you guys. And also, Erik said that we're going to, back in the day, in the beginning of these podcast days, we would do a fun game where he would make fun of the fact that I literally know nothing about movies. I've never seen any movies. And I'd have to guess things for movies. Anyway, he says he has something like that up his sleeve, which I'm very excited about. But before we get into that, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to our first sponsor of the day, which is Nextdoor. Finding new ways to stay in touch is more important than ever. And even though you're close by, you may not actually know your neighbors. Get connected with those around you without ever leaving your home with Nextdoor. This is a dream. Like getting to know people. This is so nowadays. This is so social media-y, you know, like getting to know people without having to like talk to them face to face. Dream.
It sounds right up your alley.
It's a dream. Nextdoor is a free app that securely connects verified neighbors so you always know what's happening in your local area. Post and read about your community in real time. Nextdoor is always relevant to where you live, and you can access it right from your phone. Buy and sell items, find a last-minute pet sitter, connect with interest groups, hear recommendations for local businesses, and share safety information. With Nextdoor, you can even count on your neighbors to help in any need-to-know situations, such as timely weather concerns or local updates. So we use this, first of all, to be nosy and get to know our neighbors, which is fun. But also, we just use it to get rid of an old bed frame.
Yeah, we use it to get rid of bed frames.
So like you can like share your stuff with your neighbors if you're like, I need a cup of sugar, but you don't want to like go next door and knock on the door.
I'll trade you this California King bed frame for a cup of sugar.
But that's not what happened.
You
but
just got to take it out of here. Yeah.
We could have done that. It's really, really great. So for everything that's happening, there's Nextdoor, the free neighborhood hub. Go to nextdoor.com/relax to sign up and see what your neighbors are talking about. Be sure to use the link to sign up so they know you support our show. Please do that. It helps us out so much. That's nextdoor.com/relax to join your neighborhood today. Don't forget to tell them who sent you by going to nextdoor.com/relax. That's us. Relax. Nextdoor.com/relax.
I was waiting for it.
It's not the musical episode, but surprise, I sang.
That was a good one.
Okay, so Lovey, what is this game you have for us today?
Oh, I just wanted to do the throwback, like classic movie quotes, but this time I think have you read them.
Okay.
And then try and guess from what movie they are from.
Okay.
And how they are read. Like use your instincts as an actor, as a performer, how you would read these lines that are very famous lines from popular films.
Okay.
And then guess what movie you think it's from.
Okay, I can try
but
this.
You do the read, like cold
do
reading.
It hardcore.
Yeah, and you might know some of these.
Okay. All right, are we ready? I know the first one. It's on the screen. He put the quotes on the screen. I know the first one. All right, all right, all right. Is that it?
You know that?
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, wow.
I have no idea what it's from, but everyone does that. All right, all right, all right. Isn't that what he says it kind of?
You can. All right, all right, all right.
That's pretty good.
Sound like that, yeah.
Wait, what's that from?
It's from a movie called Dazed and Confused.
I've never heard of that.
No?
Never heard of it. Is it a famous movie?
It's a great film, yes. Very.
That's pretty exciting. All right, next one. Say hello to my little... I feel like this one's an accent. I think I know this one. Say hello to my little friends.
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What accent are you doing, by the way?
I'm trying to remember. I know I've heard it before.
Uh-huh.
And I'm assuming it's like a French accent.
Okay.
And I think he's probably referring to like a gun. Like he's like pulls a gun out. He's like, say hello to my little friends.
Correct. Yeah.
And it is?
Uh-huh. Now let me hear your French accent holding a gun saying, say hello to my little
friend. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
Wait, but I don't know what that's from. What's it from?
The famous French film Scarface.
What's Scarface?
You never seen Scarface?
Is that the one about the guy, not wrestler, what's it called when they punch each other? Boxing.
Uh-huh.
Is that the one about the famous boxer?
No.
What's that one called?
About the boxing movie? Mm-hmm. There's been several. Rocky?
Yes, the guy Rocky. Isn't that one called Scarface?
Yeah,
Doesn't he have a scar on his face?
Rocky is French.
No, he's not French.
And he's a boxer and he pulls out a gun.
Isn't he like a bada bing guy, Rocky?
Bada bing guy?
Like, isn't he like bada
from
bing?
Philadelphia. No.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, so what's Scarface about?
It is about... Do you want me to tell you seriously?
Yeah.
It's about a cocaine dealer.
Lovey.
What?
Okay.
It's like a drug dealer movie, and he pulls out.
But he does pull out a gun,
a very big gun.
Oh, like a bazooka. You know how I know it?
like a bazooka.
You know how I think I know it? I think I know it because doesn't Jim Carrey do that in The Mask? I feel like
I'm sure he does.
I feel like I've seen Jim Carrey say hello to my little friend, but I always thought it was French. So I don't think I've seen it from the original movie. I think I've only seen it from like Jim Carrey or someone who says it.
Yeah, and he does have an accent. He's playing Cuban.
Who is it?
Al Pacino.
Oh, I have not seen him do it. I think I saw Jim Carrey or some comedian making fun of it. So I don't think I've seen the actual thing.
No. But did you, so in your mind, you've heard this before and you're like, it is French.
I don't know. I just knew it was an accent. Great. Like, say hello to my little friend. I'm not good at French accents. Please don't come for me.
Okay, next one.
Okay. I've had it with these snakes on the plane. Okay, I just had to read it first.
Say that again. No, that was perfect. But like, okay, but do it again.
I've had it with these snakes on this plane. I don't know what this is from.
I'm so happy I brought this
Isn't there a movie called Snakes on a Plane?
Uh-huh.
Is that what this is from?
Not what this quote is from, though.
But there is a movie about that, right?
There is a movie about snakes on a plane, but this is actually a line from...
How would a snake survive on a plane? That's a horrible plot point. Like, that's a horrible idea for a movie. Like, snakes can't survive on a plane.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, okay, but this line is from Good Will Hunting, actually.
What's that movie about?
I'm lying. This is from the movie Snakes on a Plane, obviously.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay, wait a minute. That movie is not... I'm confident that movie is not good. And I haven't seen it.
Snakes on a Plane? Oh, you'd love it.
I'm confident it can't be good.
Why?
And I'm confident it's not like an iconic movie. So why would you include this quote? If it's like not like... I feel like this is a quote no one would know.
It's a very famous movie quote.
Like, all right, and say hello to my little friend. Like, I've heard those. Like, I feel like those ones make sense. But like this one is like, come on.
It's a very famous line from a movie, and
I disagree.
I get it. It's like in the vein of like Anaconda or Sharknado. Like people have seen snakes on a plane. It's like for fun. It's camp.
So and who
and that
says
line
it?
is like the line of the movie. Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay,
and he says it like,
"I've had it with these snakes on this plane."
Yeah, exactly. It's just how he says it.
All right, next one. This is long, love. This is a monologue.
You're doing a monologue. Yep. Go for it.
And
lean into this.
Okay. I don't know who you are. What? You want me to do it?
I do, but it's funny. Also, this is why I do this is because it's fun for me.
Okay. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now... Okay, hold on, let me go back. If you let my daughter go now, there'll be... Wait, what? Okay. Love, there are typos in this. Okay. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if don't, love you, there are so many typos in this. But if don't, I will look for you. I will find you and I will kill you. I have no idea what that's from. There's no way this is a famous line from a movie.
Really?
Love, this is not famous.
It is. No, it is.
No, it's not. Why'd you make me read a monologue?
It's very famous. It's like
no
so famous.
Heard of this.
Parodied in other things all the time.
What is this?
They made 3 of them. Taken. Liam Neeson and Taken.
Come on. I've heard of that movie. I don't know what it is, but I've heard of that. But like, that's not a famous movie. This is not a famous thing.
No, it is. And this is like a very famous monologue.
Please tell me, you guys, if you are watching on YouTube, leave in the comments below. If you are listening and you leave comments on our little Apple review, tell me.
It's a very famous little speech from like
none
a
of you have ever heard of this.
I was trying to look for very famous quotes from movies that are like more recent.
So this is like from like a Karen type mom who's like, if you don't give me my daughter back, I'm going to find you. Although what a bad mom.
No, it's Liam Neeson.
Offense. Who's that? I've never heard of her.
Liam Neeson.
Liam?
Yeah,
okay.
He's a very famous actor.
Oh, I thought it was like a woman saying these things. Nope. About her daughter.
Father about his daughter.
Okay, well, no one knows this movie. This wasn't a good choice. No offense.
Set of skills.
But like I'm sorry, but like if someone took my kid and then I wouldn't say like, if you let my kid go, that'll be the end of it. I'll let it go. No worries. We're good, bro. Like, no, if you take my kid, I'm going to jail because for murder.
The child has been kidnapped. They've been taken.
Aware, but I'm saying like, what parents like? You kidnap my kid? Just give it back. No worries. That'll be the end of it.
Well, it certainly isn't the end of it in this film. He killed a lot of people.
Does he kill the kidnapper?
Yeah.
Good.
He gets his daughter back.
I'm against killing and murder. I don't like those things. But like, if you took my kid, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
all bets are off. Like,
for sure.
Yeah, that's I've never heard of that, and I don't think anyone listening or watching has heard of that.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
Well,
how is that supposed to be said? Why is it said? Like, why did you give me a monologue? What part of this is famous? No one's memorized this whole thing.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, you keep saying that it's not, but it is.
So you perform it now. Tell me how it's supposed to be done.
I don't know who you are.
That's how he does it?
Is he
on the phone?
Yeah.
He's on the phone?
He's on the phone. Do you want to try again?
No.
He talks very low like this, and he's got like a strange accent.
No, it's your turn.
I think he's Irish.
I don't know who you are. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
I have a very particular set of skills. I will find you.
Yeah, why does he say that? Like, you're bragging to your kidnapper? I'm super talented because of my career. Like, what a weird thing to say. Like, are you an influencer? Like, is he a YouTuber? Like, why is he bragging about how I think it's been all since I've seen it,
but I think it's that they don't realize that they've now kidnapped the daughter of like a famous like mercenary hitman. Like, his particular set of skills is that he's really good at killing people with weapons.
I don't know. It just seems like he's bragging when he should be.
They kidnapped the wrong.
Well, then say that. Be like, give me my kid back, or you're dead meat. Instead of being like, I'm super talented.
That's a good note to the screenwriter of this film.
You should listen to me.
Yeah, you were really good in that monologue. Well done.
Thank you.
And you had a lot of opinions about it, a film that you have not seen.
I haven't seen any of these films.
Well, good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. It's like a little flashback to the beginning of the podcast when we used to do that.
Just do that for hours.
We didn't do it for hours, but we did do it every once in a while. And so anyway, this episode is not about what we used to do. I guess it is kind of. It's about our firsts, but we're not doing any more of that. Now we're moving into the. It was a really bad transition into the next thing. We are going to talk about first, but as I was looking for different firsts that we could talk about, I came upon some interesting facts on the interwebs that I was like, wait, I didn't know this stuff because I was looking for like fun things we could ask each other about our first experiences, you know? And so I was looking for ideas and I found like all these crazy things. So I'm going to read some of them because I thought this was, I started reading one of them to Erik in the car and he was like, save this because we should talk about this on the podcast. So that's what I'm doing.
Well, I just wanted to hear it for the first time. Yeah.
Right. So for the first time, because it's the first time podcast. All right. The first cell phone call. Do you know when that was?
Mm-mm.
Because I do.
I'll Saved by the Bell.
What? No.
Saved by the Bell. Zach Morris with the big cell phone.
He didn't have the first cell phone. It was written onto a TV show because cell phones were invented by then.
It's just the first time I ever saw a cell phone call.
April 3rd, 1973.
Wow, that's way earlier than I would have thought.
Motorola employee Martin Cooper made the first cell phone call standing outside in Manhattan to his colleague in New Jersey. His first words were, "I'm ringing you just to see if my call sounds good at your end." That's what he said. That was the first thing that was said on his cell phone.
One small step for man.
I know.
Motorola, did you ever have the Razr? Was that?
I wasn't rich enough for the Razr.
I know. Rich kids.
Gosh.
All the rich kids.
I had the Nokia brick. That's what I call it. The Nokia brick.
That also sounds.
It was like the first cell phone like that everyone had in my high school, and it was literally like a brick, and the only thing on it was Snake. I had that before there was texting.
I know the phone you're talking about. Yeah, but the kids who had the Razr,
those are rich kids. Rich kids. Yeah, that was fancy.
Where are your Razrs now?
I looked for one online the other day because I was doing a video on like all the stuff from the 2000s that I like nostalgic stuff from the 2000s. I couldn't find one.
Of course you couldn't.
Well, I feel like all these Gen Zers are like trying so hard to be like
that they're listening to kids.
I was like, I'm sure they have that. I'm sure they're trendy now to have in their pocket like a Razr scooter, but they weren't.
Like listening to cassette tapes and trying to find.
They really are. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Did you know that's popular now? Listening to cassette tapes. That's like the new, it's the new record player for these kids out there.
That's so funny.
I'm not kidding. It really is.
It's how the only way that I experienced and listened to music growing up was that, and like making mixtapes by hitting record.
Yeah.
You had to listen to the radio, waiting for your favorite song on the radio, and then record it to a cassette tape.
Yeah. And I think the reason I found out about this is because I'm pretty sure Olivia Rodrigo, her new album is coming out. She's coming out with a cassette tape.